Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Thanks for joining in today. Feeling of fear and what it really means. As far as fear goes, I'm gonna give you guys 5 things to really think about in the way to use fear, whether that's looking for a new job, whether that's getting out of a bad relationship. It doesn't really matter, but fear is present everywhere. The first way that I believe that if you can determine if this fear that you're feeling is determine if your goal is a must. Determine if your goal is a must. Determine if your goal is something that you are passionate about, that you feel like going all in, that you want to push through every single obstacle you can possibly imagine, and eventually at some point success will come out of that. It has to. Imagine yourself 80 years old in a rocking chair and thinking about your life. We're all going to be old one day. We're all going to be old. And it's hard to grasp that feeling that you are here for a reason. You are here for a reason. God, or whoever you believe, put you on this planet to serve the greater good for society. What can you bring that other people will value from that? What type of service can you bring? It's not all about making the most money and God, all these things online about $100,000 in a day, or oh God, it's everywhere. How to make the most money in 10 hours. Like, it's just like, why do you need that money? You want to help your family out, that's great. You want to help, your friends out. You want to give to charity. You want to have a nicer house, a nicer car. Guys, that shit just doesn't matter right now when you're young. Work your ass off. Get to the point where you're 80 years old in a rocking chair just thinking about your life. What do you want to be remembered for? And the main thing that you don't want to think about is what if. What if I would have done this? What if I had taken that chance? What if I had jumped? My second tip is to cut the excuses. Excuses only go so far as to what you make them to be. My car broke down. My homework's due. Some type of excuse, anything that could prevent you from doing what you know you're supposed to be doing, whether that's working out, building your business, being an entrepreneur, being anything that you can set your mind to be. Whether you're sick, it doesn't matter, guys. Get into a mindset of thinking of excuses as something that just passed. Up the mindset, don't make any excuses, and just keep pushing forward. I promise you, it will pay off in the long run. My third tip for you guys is to adopt a growth mindset. Tony Robbins came up with this tip for using fear to your advantage. Adopt a growth mindset. People always feel like they can't grow because of their obstacles that are in front of them, or the fear that's preventing them from obtaining that goal. And you need to make sure that you adopt a growth mindset by always looking for ways to approach it in a different way. Always approach a situation, and I'd say maybe 3 different ways before actually going full hard into it. Because if you're starting your own business, you're starting something on your own, things are going to happen. Things are going to go wrong to where you feel like you're not capable of fixing them. Make sure that you adopt a growth mindset. Failure, disappointment, pain. Fear causes a lot of this to come upon us, this feeling of disappointment, of not doing what we know that we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be headed in this direction, but our mind's telling us that's too painful, that's too much work. I'm just going to go over here to the easy side and tackle that and not really worry too much about the hard stuff that needs to get done, the stuff that's going to produce the best work for more of the easy stuff, the easy stuff. Use that pain. Rejection is gonna bring you to the breaking point of, can I take any more? Can Can I keep pushing forward? Because rejection is something that in your mind you feel like, God, I'm the best at this thing. I'm the best. I know I'm the best, but I know there's other people out there than me that are working their asses off a lot harder than I am, but I'm the best. Doesn't really make sense, does it? So when you think about it that way, use your pain that you're feeling, that feeling of rejection, that feeling of getting an email back saying we've gone in a different direction for your job that you wanted, that you knew that you were going to do great at, or that business proposal that wasn't taken on by an investor. Guys, rejection after rejection after rejection after rejection after rejection. You keep getting rejected over and over and over and over and over and over again until something breaks, because it will. Because after every rejection you get, because that's the fear. We get rejected once, I'm not applying there. I'm not applying for any jobs. I'm not going to try and start my own thing, a YouTube channel, a blog, my own business, invent. Like, this stuff is hard work. Like Eric Thomas says, if it was easy, everybody would do it. Not everybody's going to want to take on the hard shit. You got to be willing to do it, as the hard stuff usually produces the most work. The thing that's over here that you really don't want to do, like for myself, I was putting this off for years to start this YouTube channel. But now I'm going full force. No excuses. And yeah, there's going to be people out there that are going to say, why are you doing that? You're putting yourself out there. Why are you doing, like, you're going to have those people that are going to do that. It's just, it comes with it. But the pain I'm talking about, guys, is the pain that you need. You need it. You need the rejection to get better. You need the haters to get better. To know that failure is inevitable. When you're going to this place, this hard place that's over here, and you're trying to get to this spot, you're trying to make more money, you're trying to make an impact, you're trying to feel like you belong. Along that road, things are going to happen. You're going to get sick. So you have the flu. Or, like today, I'm kind of feeling a little crappy right now, but I'm still going to go in the gym and work out, because I need to. This feeling that we get, this internal feeling that we're going to fail, that we know that we really want to go for this thing over here that's really hard but needs to get done. That's something that is our passion, but we're kind of putting it on the back burner because it's going to be too hard. It's going to be too hard to do, so we're just kind of putting it back here. We're not really worried about it. Don't let that fear eat you guys up. That fear is going to suck you down into the ground, and you're going to be working at a job that you don't want to work at because you are afraid to do this thing over here that was hard, that's going to produce the most results, like I said in tip 4. Think about it. I'm just starting this, guys, so I'm going through it every single day. Everything that you see me post, everything that you see me go through is what I go through every single day. But these are just some things that I've learned from Mr. Robbins, from Eric Thomas, from Gary Vaynerchuk, from Tai Lopez, from these guys, Grant Cardone, these guys that are at the top of their game in their field. They know what they're talking about. Elliot Hulse, another one. Greg Plitt, rest in peace. Like, these guys were at the top of their game. That's what you want to be like. You don't want to be exactly like them because you can't replicate them. But fear of failure should not be something to worry about, because along the journey, it's bound to happen. The fear of failure should not be a thing. It's bound to happen. It's going to sting for a minute. It's going to sting because you're going to think of a plan and it's not going to work and you think you failed, but then you come back with a better plan and people start to buy your program. They start to recognize who you are. They start to buy your ebook. They start to watch your YouTube videos. They watch what you do because it brings value to their life. Take these 5 tips, guys, for what you will. I really appreciate it. If you can like, subscribe. What do you want me to talk about? What are some things that you'd like to hear? Do some more videos in this channel, Kyle J TV, about my passions, what I love to do, and it revolves around fitness. It revolves around sports. It revolves around lifestyle. It revolves around men's health. Take these 5 tips for what you will. I greatly appreciate you tuning into my very first YouTube video. More to come. Stay blessed.